Hey, welcome to the board game. Today I'm Brett. In my hands is the Joy Toy Space Wolves Ragnar Blackmane figure. Now, Joy Toy has is teamed up with Games Workshop to put out a bunch of action figures based on the Warhammer 40,000 property, and they've been doing an amazing job. They have pretty much started off with Ultramarines, not too shocking, and they pivoted a bit. We've since then have had Chaos Space Marines was kind of the second line, and then split off. We got Blood Angels, Imperial Fist, there's Orcs coming, we got Imperial Guard, Adeptus Sororitas, Adeptus Custodes, Grey Knights have been shown off. It's been awesome. And one of the other Space Marine groups they've been putting out a decent amount of figures for are Space Wolves. They've actually been doing a lot of Space Wolf figures. It's been really interesting to see how they've been treating the Wolves compared to some of the others. Now, part of the big one is there is a lot of named characters going to be coming. Ragnar Blackmane, I believe, is the first of the group. We got Marnius Calgar has also been shown off, and then and generally up for pre-order, and then the Imperial Fist, was it Tortson, whatever the hell his name is another one that's been shown off. So I think what the Grey Knights character, Carlston, whatever his name is. So let's open this up. We're gonna show it off. I'm actually really pumped about it. I'm not a big Grey Wolf fan. I don't know why. It's just a Space Marine group that's never really stood out to me. Ooh, this is intriguing. It's never really stood out to me, so I'm really kind of fascinated to see what this is, what this does. And how this figure stands out. Alright, so we'll do a little stand here. We've got a wolf cloak in the back. Already, this figure is kind of standing out to me because of the wolf cloak. Let's look at the other extras. Of course, got a backpack. It is not the standard Space Marine backpack. We got the double wolf design to it. Of course, we have this crazy Frost Fang. Was it chain? I think this is just a chain sword that's got really good stats. And then I'm guessing bolt pistol, bolt gun. I actually don't know what other things Ragnar Blackmane's armed with. And then top of that, we've got 4 different hands to use as well. So let's get this going, and let me see if I can figure out. Alright, this is working the way I think it is. So we did the stand test without the backpack, so let's do a stand test with the backpack and the cloak. Not even an issue. This is nothing that's difficult. Alright, let's do bending first before we do the cool pose stuff. Foot, up and down, side to side, no problem. Toe does move. Knee, standard movement. Hip, pretty good movement. There is a little bit of blockage on some of the parts, which is not that shocking. The more detail, I think it's going to be less movement figures. Side to side we got, back and forth we got. Arm, no problem at all. Nose, touch the nose test. Generally we can do that. There are some things in the way, but we're generally pretty good there. And then hand. It's got your normal movement, a little bit up and down, and finally head, side to side, back and forth. So it's got the standard movement on that. There's nothing different. There's nothing special. These figures are pretty standardized when it comes to that. Detail on this. Holy crap. It starts at the toes and goes to the top. Look at those boots. We got the little spikes on the bottom, or the little claw spikes, which is cool. We've got the Fenrisian ruins there on the gauntlet. The gauntlet's got some good coloring to it. We got some fangs all around, chains, more fangs, all sorts of different. I mean, this is just insane as far as detail and looks so good. Let me go. The face looks awesome. That just screaming anger, like, it's just friggin' sweet. And then backpack looks good with the cloak. I think the way the cloak and the backpack's done is really nice. Great way to handle that issue, or that, function, whatever you want to call it. And then the detail on the weapons, not your black with some dry brushing. Of course, we've got the etch ruins, the jewel colored on this side. The gun's kind of got some parchment with lettering on it. I'm just blanking right now. It's late while I'm doing this video, so bear with me. Yeah, this is a cool figure that's is just pouring with detail. Like, this is just, it's impressive. This is really, really, really impressive. All right, let's see about getting the sword in the hand. Gun went in, no issue at all. We're going to have gun in one, sword in the other. Oh. It's okay, these hands come off pretty easy. Let's see if there's an easier hand to put this in. Yeah. That one's more gun based off of the one finger. Alright, so I just want to point it out. So this finger, it's got the finger pointing out, more like pulling, more like pulling the trigger, while this one's like holding it. So there's small details like that I think are really cool and probably don't get noticed a ton. And should be given way more credit than they're given. It's something I need to pay attention to more and more, I will admit. Alright, stand in. Sword, no problem. Sword out, no problem. Backpack bounces off pretty damn well, if you ask me. This is an impressive figure. It's really, really impressive. I'm fascinated to see what they do with the other characters off this line because of this one, and what they've done with it. This is good. It's really, really, really good, and just a hell of a lot of detail. I'm thoroughly impressed. This might be one of the best figures they've put out so far. Yeah, this is a hell of a lot of detail to it. You can get this now. It is showing up in shops. Of course, we'll have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage. By doing that, you help support our site, so thank you. And just watch our videos, support us, so of course, always thank you for that. If you want the latest game news, board games, card games, role-playing games, miniature games, whatever, check us out every single day at BoardGameToday.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, all at Board Game Today, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, you should just keep rolling those dice and get your game on. Hey, thanks for watching Board Game Today. We always appreciate your views and your support, but there are so many ways for you to support our site. Not only can you do right here on video, but you can go and check us out at BoardGameToday.com, where we have more news, reviews, interviews, everything you could ever want. But since you're here, if you could, you can always give us a like, subscribe, or share our videos, or watch something else. Is always much appreciated, and get your game on.